welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video, okay, because today, don't know why I grabbed my water bottle. Let me put that back down, okay, because today we are doing a video that is a little bit different, okay. I am going to give you all the tea on how to know if someone is your twin flame. So let's just get right into it. Before we get started though, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can literally ask the tarot whatever question you want. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's just get right into it. So first of all, what is a twin flame? Okay, so when you're, when you've landed on this earth, okay, basically your soul is split into two. So one goes to you, one goes to another person, okay? So when you meet your twin flame, it's more than a physical connection, it's more than a spiritual connection, it's more than an emotional connection, okay? This is different from a life partner. This is different from a soulmate. This is different from someone you're divinely guided to or you have soul ties with. This is your twin flame. This is the end all be all. This is the best of the best. And it's actually so rare that you run into your twin flame. But honestly, you can run into your twin flame at any time. There's no telling, to be quite honest. It can go differently for every person. A twin flame connection is different from any other connection you will ever experience, okay? Your twin flame literally balances you out, okay? Where you lack, your twin flame picks up, and vice versa. Another thing I want to debunk right away is a lot of people say, well, I like my same gender, or I'm this is what I identify as. Don't worry about it, because a twin flame is the other half of your soul, okay? So souls have no gender. It's just energy. Souls have no gender. And because twin flames are the other half of you, it is a mirror of you. Not meaning they're going to be exactly the same, but in fact, they're going to be the exact opposite. So they're going to perfectly fit with whatever you are at the time that they meet you, okay, guys? And isn't that just absolutely beautiful and exciting that everyone has a fair opportunity to meet and be with their twin flame? So let's get into the signs of how you know someone is your twin flame or not. So the first sign you'll know someone is your twin flame is there will literally be an immediate connection. Immediately you will feel drawn towards them. Immediately you will feel like you've known their energy. Your twin flame will literally feel like home, okay? You'll meet your twin flame and it can just be the shortest glimpse that you have in their eyes, the shortest bit of eye contact, and you immediately feel a spark. Even if it's your first time that you've ever seen them, you haven't seen them around anywhere, it just takes one split moment. As soon as you see each other, your souls immediately also see each other as well, and it'll be a polarizing experience for both of you. So I know a lot of people who meet their twin flames, when they meet their twin flames, they end up falling, crashing just into love with them immediately. That's another way you'll know it's your twin flame. Things will develop very quickly. Once you guys start talking and once you guys really get around each other, it's just gonna become like an absolute obsession. That's what it feels like, just an obsession. Like, I am obsessed with you. I love your energy. It feels like home. I feel like I've already known you. A lot of twin flames, they can communicate telepathically, even just sitting right by each other in complete silence. It's totally comfortable. It isn't awkward at all because they have that soul connection. Their souls are literally communicating without even talking to each other. It's just like they have that connection that is just absolutely magical, and it's serendipitous. It's beautiful. It's so full, yet so understood, and you don't even have to work through it or talk through it to understand it. It's truly something that is magical. So when you meet your twin flame, you're gonna feel this energy, and you're gonna feel this energy intensely. You will know. I always say, I get this question a lot, you know, how do you know someone is your twin flame? How do you know if someone's your soulmate? Well, with the twin flame specifically, you'll know. You'll know. And you know, we're not all perfect. We all doubt ourselves sometimes. So maybe, you know, you're in denial a little bit and you kind of question it in the beginning, but ultimately you are going to come to the conclusion that that is your twin flame, because you are going to know that they are. Another way to tell if someone is your twin flame is, you know, all of a sudden there'll just be these synchronicities. So basically what a synchronicity is it's like, you know, when you see angel numbers, and that's a big one. If you see them or you meet them and all of a sudden you start seeing angel numbers, I would, you know, take a moment, take a beat, look at the angel number, remember what angel number you saw, write it down if you don't have time to look it up, but I would just look it right up on your phone really quick on Google to see exactly what that angel number means. So for example, if I saw the angel number 444, a lot of people, you know, believe that the angel number 444 basically means that you're divinely guided, you know, you're connected to all things, you know, cosmic and the universe, and the universe is backing you up and supporting you at that time. So if you were to literally meet someone and you had just this crazy connection with them and you immediately thought, is this my twin flame, because this feels different, and you looked and you saw 444 and, you know, you looked it up, you know, that could mean that you were divinely guided in that moment to that person. And that's the synchronicity. That's like confirmation from the universe, like, listen, I know you like to doubt yourself, so here it is, you know, me confirming flat out, this is your twin flame. Or you can start to see their name everywhere, you know, if their name is Michael or Julia, you would all of a sudden see, like, you know, you're scrolling on Netflix and all of a sudden you see a movie with Julia Childs in it, and it's like, what? Or, you know, you see Mike Myers, I don't know, spooky season, what's good? Like, I don't know, maybe you just see Michael everywhere, you know, but it's like you all of a sudden it's just they're everywhere. It's like before you connected with them, before you knew who they were, there was, you know, nothing but this longing in your heart. Another way is you'll start to get the feeling before you meet your twin flame. You'll start to get this feeling that you're about to meet them. You'll start to feel, some people feel a little anxious or nervous or nauseous, but in the best type of way, because once you start to get that close to the other half of your soul, you're going to feel it, okay? Regardless, it's energy. You know, the confirmation that we need in our 3D head psychologically to confirm that we're in the vicinity or that we've met our twin flame, usually that's eye contact or physical touch, something that we can grasp and, you know, have proof of in this world. But regardless, you're going to feel that energy because your soul can feel it, because your soul doesn't need to see anything. That's not how your soul works, right? So that's another way to tell. But again, back with the synchronicities, you'll start to see things and they'll just make sense and they'll just align. Another thing, you will start to dream about this person, just dream about them. You may dream about them. This could even be daydreaming to the point where it's like, if you have a really active imagination, like myself, okay, if you have a really active imagination, you may honestly just start to just daydream about them to the point where it just feels real, to the point where you literally snap back into reality in one moment and it's like, it just felt so real, right? Have you guys ever had a moment like that? Let me know in the comments below, okay? Confirm I'm not crazy, or if I am, just don't say anything. Just don't say anything, okay? And, you know, also you'll dream about them. When you go to sleep, you'll dream about them, and, you know, you may see something with you two together, and you may even get a bit of your history, because once you kind of have that spark with them, when you've seen them, you know, you may see how you know this person, or, you know, what history you guys have, if any, or a glimpse of the future. It really could be anything. Another way you'll know is you will not be able to stop thinking about them. Once you start to think about them, the ball is just gonna keep rolling and snowball and snowball and snowball until you address it, okay? So I advise that you address it. You may, you know, just see them everywhere. You could see them at the mall, you could see them at the store. If you go to school, you could see them everywhere at school all of a sudden. Or, you know, you could, you know, just run into them, or suddenly you realize that, you know, this person, you're around them a lot more often than you thought, or they're friends with someone you're friends with, and it's like, what? This whole time I didn't even notice this person, but as soon as you made that one connection, it's like all of a sudden they're everywhere. And the crazy thing about it is you'll start to find that you can feel their energy when you're not around them. It'll feel like a daydream, or it'll feel like something that you're just kind of conjuring up in your own head, but you can literally feel how they're feeling when you talk to them, especially once you guys have gotten to that level. When you talk to them, you can feel how they feel in every moment. You feel all of their emotions, right? So if they're super happy and excited, you can feel that. If they're just chill that day, you can feel that as well. If they're really sad, you may feel like you should pick up the phone and call them if you're not near them, like, and just check on them. Are they okay? And then all of a sudden they're pouring their heart out saying, no, I'm not okay, I'm going through this and this and this and this. And it's like, somehow you just knew it, you know? And that's another way to know that they're your twin flame. All right, so this one is a little more iffy. This is where it gets a little messy. How to know if someone is your twin flame? Well, you literally will not be able to get away from them. So if things really start to develop with you and your twin flame, and you know, one day you're with them and you're in a relationship with them, and for some other reason you break up, because we're still human, right? The point is you'll end up back together, okay? That's just on period. But you know, you may break up with this person, they may get someone, you may get someone. You'll always end up back to each other. So you may end your relationship with whoever you're with to go back and be with them. They may end their relationship with whoever they're with to go back and be with them. And where it gets real Jerry Springer, okay, is you guys may end up being like some sort of side piece to your twin flame at some point, because no matter what, they will not be able to let you go. So if they get in a relationship, they're still going to be thinking about you. They're still going to want you around in some way. They're still going to be involved in you. They may even go so far as to treat you as if you're like their best friend. And you know, first of all, I'll get into that in a minute, because they are definitely going to be like your best friend. But with their current significant other, they may even go so far as to, you know, communicate to whoever they're with at the time that, listen, this is my best friend, I am not letting go of them. I don't care if it's uncomfortable for you, my partner I'm in a relationship with, right? I don't care, however, you know, how uncomfortable it is for you. This is my best friend, and they are going to be a part of my life no matter what. So it's like, you know, even if they're in a relationship and their current partner is not okay, not comfortable with the relationship that you guys have, they're going to force them to basically deal with you being in their life in some way. You will always kind of be around, and vice versa. You're just not going to be able to let this person go. All right, another way to tell if, you know, let's get into that, into like the best friend nature of this relationship. Another way to tell if someone is your twin flame is it's truly going to feel like your very best friend. It's truly going to feel like your very best friend. They won't have to fight, you know, to understand you. You won't have to fight to understand them. You'll just really understand each other. Of course, we all have our moments when we get upset, we get angry. So this isn't to say that, you know, you get in a relationship with your twin flame and you'll never fight, you'll never argue. No, you're still two different people with two whole, you know, totally different life experiences now. But at the end of the day, even though you fight, you're still going to be able to find a way to come back to a common ground and repair the relationship, because your twin flame really is going to be, you know, your best friend, and it's going to feel like it. And this is going to be someone that you trust, and this is someone that you love, and this is someone that you're not really going to want to be away from, you know, for a long period of time. Really ever. For a lot of people, they get with their twin flame and they don't want to, you know, separate from them. One of the last ways, and there's truly just so many, you know, ways that you'll know that if someone is your twin flame, but one of the last ways that I'll mention for this video is that you guys will have the same sort of dreams and aspirations. The thing is, most likely you'll have two very, very different life experiences, or you'll have a very, very similar life experience. There's usually no in between when you have a twin flame relationship. There's usually no kind of in between. You'll you'll either be very alike or very different. But you know, you'll share the same aspirations and dreams, so they're going to want to make you, you know, be a better person. They're going to drive you to be a better person. They're going to want the best for you. You're going to want the best for them. And you know, honestly, when you guys come together and you share this, you know, 3D experience in the real 3D world, you're just gonna motivate each other and push each other to do your very best. And you know, most likely you'll want the same things out of life. So some people like a slower life, so you know, one twin flame connection could look like you guys want to move to somewhere where there's mountains and, you know, really relax and just cozy up by the fire and just, you know, enjoy a more slowed down life. Whereas, you know, a different twin flame connection, you'll both want to go somewhere where there's beaches, like, you know, maybe Miami or somewhere where there's, you know, more exciting, you know, things going on around town. There's more culture and things are just a little more fast paced. Regardless though, it's going to feel, you're gonna feel it. It's going to feel very different. It's gonna feel filled with love, and you're going to feel whole. So yeah, guys, that's how to know if, you know, you've met your twin flame. And DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. Okay, you can literally ask the tarot whatever question you want. Also, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below, okay, what video you want to see next.